episode of season 1 of A Little Night podcast with NESST. I am hosting today. I am Anna Maria. I am joined with the full committee today. How exciting. So roll call. We've got our founder, our very own Tim Jasper.
Hello.
We've got our company manager, Adam Donaldson.
Hello there.
We have assistant company manager, David Parker.
Hi.
We have our fundraising supervisor, Emily Parker.
Hi.
The two are not married nor related. And finally, our good old technical manager, Callum Dunwell.
Hello.
Well, it's a very strange world we're living in at the moment. It's the first year in a long time that we've had no Tony Award or no Olivier Award ceremony, which is a shame because I love a good awards night. So we've decided to create our own. So welcome to the first annual Steve Awards.
I thought that was appropriate, sorry.
Thank you so much. Named after no one other than our fantastic founding father of musical theatre, Stephen Sondheim. We have decided to ask our members some Sondheim-related questions which have formed our awards category. It's been an interesting ride getting here, but here we are, guys. Final episode, and we've got the awards. Who's excited?
I'm so excited.
Very.
Oh, me.
Ecstatic.
So, we'll kick off with the first award, which will be presented by Tim Jasper.
Hello. So, I've got the honour of presenting the first award tonight. And the category is for the best revival of a Sondheim show. There are 3 nominees in the running for this. So, the first nomination is this. Company for the 2018 West End revival. There they are over there in their gender-bending cast. Hello. Nice that you can make it. And we've got the Follies 2017/19 National Theatre Revival. They're at the back in the old giddy seats. And the young ones are at the front. And we've also got the Into the Woods Regent's Park 2010 revival. And they're in the car park outside. But there can only be one winner, unfortunately. And the winner for this award for the West End Sondheim revival is... Drum roll. Follies!
Yay!
So congratulations, Follies. You can make your way down to the front, collect your Steve Award. Thank you very much.
In all seriousness, though, has anybody seen that production of Follies?
Oh, my
Absolutely
goodness.
Stunning.
I'm more curious to know what a Steve Award actually would look like. had we had an actual award ceremony, what would a Steve Award look like? Would it just be a golden statue of the man himself?
I think it comes with like a smoke machine in the back to like emanate our logo.
Yeah.
I think it definitely needs to incorporate Tim's portrait of Sondheim. It represents him very well.
I feel like as our resident graphic designer, I'll make up a mock Steve Award and we'll get that posted on the Instagram in time for this episode coming up.
So it's not good enough then, saying Anna. Thanks.
The portrait, oh, stunning. That's made for bigger and better things.
I've seen it. It's very good.
Here's the question. Do you want a drum roll for every award? Because that was really awkward.
It wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be.
All right, I'll keep it in.
Yeah, it wasn't too extra, as the kids say.
Wow, you're a kid now.
And moving swiftly onwards, we have the second award, which will be... Why did I just forget how to speak? We have the second award, which will be presented...
It's the best actor in a male Sondheim role, and I'm presenting
Thank you, Dave.
I think the voice dropped there.
So the best actor in a male Sondheim role. We have, again, 3 nominees. The first being Mandy Patinkin as George in Sunday in the Park with George.
I do.
We have Jonathan Bailey as Jamie in Company, or Jake Gyllenhaal as George in Sunday in the Park with George. Leaning very heavily towards Sunday in the Park with George. There, you can tell which company it was that sort of put this together.
I'd vote Adam Donaldson as George.
Someone
Wow.
actually did nominate Adam Donaldson as George.
Oh my
from the
goodness.
NESST
What can I say?
You can thank me later, Adam.
I've heard rumours that I got in a time machine and I actually told Mandy Patinkin how to play the part. So
Yeah, we all heard.
what can I say?
There is, in fact, a special nominee. This just in: Adam Donaldson as George in Sunday in the Park with George.
Oh,
Wow.
it's official.
Nicely covered there,
It's
David.
official.
Nicely, yeah, you smoothed that one over great.
The winner of the Best Actor in a Male Sondheim Role is Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah!
Of course he is.
Oh, Mandy. In his
I'll let him
field.
have it.
Just this
And
one.
all awards go to Mandy. But as a special treat, extra special treat, here tonight for you from NESST is
Mandy.
well, no.
Me.
No, I thought he was going to log in there. They usually do with on Josh
I
Gard
thought
and
Mandy
John Krasinski.
was gonna chime in and surprise
I've
him.
been watching too many of these things.
Maybe he's in his field with his dog, isn't he? It's his walk time now. Singing, finishing the hat.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll let Mandy have that one. You know, I get too many awards for George. You can have that. You can have it. It's all good.
I believe that he was actually awarded it rather than allowing to have it. I think he probably earned it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So blasé, yeah, probably.
That's funny.
So our third award of the evening will be presented by the lovely Emily Parker.
Hi. So I am awarding the best actor in a female Sondheim role. Bet you didn't see that one coming. The nominees are Patti LuPone as Joanne in Company, Bernadette Peters as the witch in Into the Woods, or Maria Friedman as Fosca in Passion. And the winner is
Come on, Bernadette.
Bernie, come on, you got this.
Bernadette Peters as the witch in Into the Woods.
Get it.
Amazing.
I feel like
Oh, Bernadette.
Bernadette Peters should get all of the awards. There should be a Bernadette Peters award for the best Bernadette Peters.
What Sondheim role did she play best?
All of them.
She is fantastic. Like, she's just amazing. Like everything that she does is just mind blowing. I think we've been that.
Well, the fact that she could have two roles within the same show, being Marie and Dot, and both of those were tremendous performances. Just like, yeah.
As soon as I see the name, it was Bernadette Peters, and I was like, which one? Is it Dot? Is it Sunday in the Park with George? Or is it Into the Woods? I don't know which one. But then
Both.
the sun edged it out. The witch.
Absolutely incredible woman.
The evil
speaking-
witch,
The evil witch.
as we now know.
As previously decided in our Manacle Mains podcast.
Indeed.
If you haven't listened to that one, check it out. So next we have the best Sondheim double act. Unfortunately, there were no nominations for Adam and Tim, which is a bit of a shocker.
Really?
So Adam is actually going to tell you who did get nominated for this award.
Sadly, there wasn't one for Adam Donaldson, Bernadette Peters, obviously, when I played George, sadly. But anyway, we'll move on from that.
I think that when we did invocation and instruction to the audience,
That should have been
when we
it.
did that, I think that was duo worthy.
It was,
For an
man, it
award.
was. But sadly, there's none of us in here. But I can tell you the best Sondheim double act. It's Sondheim's very own Anton Deck, Laurel and Hardy. We're going to see who it is. Here are the nominees for best Sondheim double act. So we've got excuse the. I may get the names wrong.
Adam, we've
I've
been
actually-
through this.
Yeah, I've actually had Anna voice notice how to say the names before this. But
Wow.
we've got Michael Severus in Patty LaPone as Sweeney Todd and Lovett in Sweeney Todd. We've got Bryn Terfel and Emma
Pretty much.
Thompson as Sweeney Todd and Miss Lovett in Sweeney Todd. So we've got 2 for Sweeney Todd. And we've got Robert Westenberg and Chuck Wagner as Cinderella's prince and Rapunzel's prince in Into the Woods.
Adam, can you just say them again, please? I get it.
That's cool.
So there's a pretty big chance that it's going to be Sweeney Todd's going to be taking away an award here. So, Tim Jasper, could you play the drum roll and we'll see who it is?
I'm on it, playing it live right now.
There's not one winner. It's a tie.
Oh my goodness.
Scandalo.
And it's between Michael Severus and Patty LaPone and Bryn Terfel and Emma Thompson. The ones I couldn't
Wow.
say. Sweeney Todd is taking home an award. So it seems like the Sweeney Todd and Miss Lovett combination for the NESST members and public is a massive double act, and it's a lovable double act. Good street there. So yeah, they've just edged out the princes, who were my choices, but yeah. So we've got a win for Sweeney there. First of many, maybe. Who knows?
It's quite a bombshell.
Speaking of things that Adam can't pronounce, one of my
Bette
favourite
Midler.
Adam memories of all time was when we did. So at the start of lockdown, we were doing a NEST pub quiz over Facebook Live, and one of the questions was about Hello
said-
Dolly.
He said, "What
And
was it?"
Adam went, Betty Milder. I think he meant Betty
It was
Midler.
Betty Meidler. Bet Midler.
This is the Steve Awards, not the Bully Adam Awards. Come on. The worst to pronounce the Sondheim name. Tim Drumroll, the award goes to Adam Donaldson.
Oh god! And to spare Adam's sanity, we will move onward
Thank goodness.
to the best 11 o'clock number presented by Callum.
And the nominations are Last Midnight from Into the Woods,
Banger.
Being Alive from Company, and Rosie's Turn from Gypsy. And the winner is...
The Witch.
Last Midnight
Woo!
from Into the Woods.
Oh,
Well
How could you vote for somebody so evil? How could you do that?
do you know what? That song gives me horrible flashbacks because when I did it in Cumbria with Stuart Pedler, I was on keys 2, and then you know the bit where she throws the beans? Every time that this would have been, I was on the... And my fingers at the end of the week were red raw. I bleed and everything. Every day I was going... all these beans. Honestly, it killed
Beans, nothing but beans.
Like,
I tell you
like-
what, though, shout out to Emily Parker when she sang that. Like that was, even though I was on stage with you, pretend to be scared. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. That's a good choice.
Suddenly
that
became
one.
an audience member.
Yeah, just sit there.
Anna, you were in that show as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I played Cinderella's mother in the tree. Because we literally had no one kind of over the age of 12 in the cast apart from Emily and I. So we
Was your acting good or quite wooden?
That was terrible. That was bad.
I wasn't even on stage. I was like in the wing
Oh, yeah.
singing into an offstage mic. Stunning.
Oh, good times.
Very impressed, by the way, Callum, at the efficiency with the delivery of that. Straight down to business.
Yeah.
In out.
Oh, it's no messing about. No messing. I want to get these awards out there.
Everybody's on the edge of their seats.
Plus, I really like the song, so I was like, yeah, let's get through this. I want to see everybody else's reaction at the winner because I like that one.
It's like the dream exit, isn't it? You get a belt till the sun comes back up
feel
again,
like-
and then you disappear.
I don't know whether it's like a better exit song with like production and a budget, you know? Like I kind of jumped off the stage from a platform fully lit. Like it was shameful.
Well, the audience like, where's she gone?
Parkour.
Oh, she's off. Yeah, parkour.
And then she barrel rolled off into the wings, never to be seen again.
It's like one of those You've Been Framed videos, you know, when one of them like just there's a big choir and one of them just walks straight off the front of the stage and just disappears from the sight.
Oh god,
Oh, the memories.
good times.
So our next award is for the best overture in a Sondheim show, and that'll be presented by David.
Yes, the best overture. We got a little bit of music in here. If Tim's ready.
I'm so ready.
Are you?
Put your drum roll down. Come on, let's do it.
Oh, I'll put my drum down.
Pick your piano up, come on.
Right, it's ready.
All right. Yeah, taking no leaves out of Callum's book here, absolutely none. Best overture, we have 3 nominees. Once again, there's a bit of a pattern here. We have, first off, Merrily We Roll Along. Beautiful, love it. Second up, we have Sweeney Todd. Ooh, very atmospheric, I love it. Gets you right in the mood. And finally, we have Follies. And I'm sure that Tim could do that all day, but I know that everybody's just on the edge of their seats to get this announced, to find out which show has the best overture of all. And the winner is...
I'll just pick my drum up.
Pick your drum up, Tim.
I've got it.
Sweeney Todd.
What?
What? Nah.
It's a banger.
Nah.
That's a
Ooh,
fake.
contentious.
The
Nah,
Merrily overture is so good.
it's unreal.
I think you don't see at the Tony Awards when like the presenter announces the winner. You don't see
Have
them
I
go,
let you finish? Have I
"Well,
let you finish?
How would I?
Merrily had the best overture of all time.
Oh my god, our guest Kanye West has just appeared.
I voted for the Gypsy one. I think Gypsy is the best overture, like regardless of composer.
Yeah.
You're wrong, Tim. You're wrong, Tim.
we
I don't
have
know
a
anything.
Yeah,
though.
the people have spoken.
People have spoken.
All of them. I just think we should take a moment to just be impressed at how consistent my drumming's been tonight. Like, I've been practicing that wrist action, and
It's almost
point.
carbon. Each one is almost a carbon copy of each other. It's quite incredible.
I'll take that
Incredible,
as a great compliment.
It's the sign of a true artist.
But I don't know anything, you know.
Okay, so our next award is for the best plot twist, which will be presented by Emily.
Again, hello. So, as Anna said, the best plot twist. There are 3 nominees, but you didn't see that coming. The first nominee is the whole second act of Into the Woods.
Fair.
Number 2 is Mrs. Lovett knowing the beggar woman is Todd's wife.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
That's
And the
some
third-
Love Island stuff right there.
True. The third is the whole of Passion.
Wow.
It's a plot twist in itself.
I know. These are quite
They're very
Interesting.
broad.
very, very. And the winner is Mrs. Lovett knowing the beggar woman is Todd's wife.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
It's a good shout.
It's the fact that it's forecasted. It's forecasted all like from the very beginning.
I don't know. When Baker's, well, I remember when the Baker's wife cheated on the Baker with the prince. I was like, honestly, was gobsmacked the first time I seen it. I couldn't believe it. So
know,
I think David, you're right. It is the pure foreshadow. This in Paul thing, you can the link is there. It's blatantly obvious, but you don't get it because it's so subtle.
It's only if you're paying attention. It's only if you're right on and that leads to the best plot twist. Take the greatest plot twist of all time, Sixth Sense. It's only great because it's we've got the breadcrumbs all the way through.
Do you know what? I saw that for the first time this weekend, just gone. Didn't see it coming.
Wow. Well, did you?
But luckily, I saw it last weekend, not this weekend, because I would have killed it.
He was dead the whole time. Spoiler alert.
I think, that's the thing with the Sweeney Todd plot twist is you kind of can guess that maybe there's a link between the beggar woman and Todd. But for me, the first time I kind of really experienced Sweeney Todd, I didn't even think that Mrs. Lovett would have anything to do with it. I thought she was just kind of there. Maybe that's me being dim. It's probably me being dim, let's be real.
The beggar woman has no other sort of point to her character being in the show, if not to prove to be the plot twist.
Yeah.
That she is. Yeah. That's my view on it.
She seems to adopt the narrator sort of almost like when all of the crazy people are streaming out onto the streets. She's like, look at all these crazy people streaming out into the streets.
Ah. Yeah.
Can we move along, please? That wasn't that wasn't the greatest point.
It's a fair award,
I think
it is a fair choice.
Definitely.
Awesome. So leading quite nicely on from that, the next award is for the most tragic death. Callum, take it away.
The nominees are for the most tragic death: Tony in West Side Story, Jack's mother in Into the Woods, with an honourable mention to Milky White the cow, who was almost a nominee. And number 3, Lucy / Beggar Woman in Sweeney Todd. And the winner is... the Beggar Woman in Sweeney Todd.
Fair.
Rightfully so.
Taking away a lot of awards tonight, that show.
I just feel Milky White is probably the only character in the whole show that's done nothing wrong and gets killed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the cow is the only truly innocent character in that show.
And gets killed for no reason.
But the beggar woman's done that wrong if you think about it. Her mind went mental after what's happened, so she didn't even know.
They have a great barbecue in the second act, though.
Oh, God.
Wait, is this Into the Woods or Sweeney?
I'm vegan.
No, but that death, the beggar woman's death, is obviously when the plot twist is announced. That obviously, the beggar woman's Lucy, the death just becomes so much more heartbreaking. Obviously, he's killed his own wife. It's so sad, that one.
It's the manner of the death as well. Yeah, very much so. It's the manner of the death. The fact that all of Sweeney's other victims are quick and clean and they're dead probably before they hit the bottom of that chute. Yeah. But with Lucy, it's far too quick. He doesn't have the time to do it properly, and then she's dying for minutes afterwards. That you've got that whole bit with the judge, and then suddenly she's still alive after all that. It's heartbreaking.
I think the one that gets me is the baker's wife. It really annoys me that she's gone out there and she's, been doing it for herself. And it's just that trope of she's been unfaithful and then she dies 30 seconds later. It really gets me. I'm like, no, the baker has done nothing but whine for the full 2 hours and 15 minutes in. And then because she dies, he just whines until the end. No, give me the baker's wife back.
So wait, are you saying if someone whines at you, you're instantly going to go out and cheat on them? That's basically what you're saying.
We are talking about me here, Adam.
No, oh my goodness.
Wow. I'm joking. No, I'm not justifying her cheating. I'm saying that she's been a real, driving force, and I don't think
that's a bit of an extreme consequence of adultery, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Okay,
extreme.
yeah, it
It's
is.
a pretty extreme consequence of anything, really. It's like the the final consequence.
But
A subject of which is rather heavily discussed in episode 3.
yes, if she never went out to cheat, she would never been where she was where the giant was, obviously, to stand on her. If you think about it. But
And also,
Almost.
like, the poor giant. What does the giant do wrong?
Steps on
Kill
things.
people.
Yeah, but not on purpose.
Yeah,
you know,
but
you know what? It could be a manacle man for series 2. The giant was a giant nice, so horrible.
Isn't it Judi Dench in the film? Is that right? Is Judi Dench the
I don't
the
watch
giant?
that film. Oh, I think it is actually. Yeah, you're right. You know, I think we should have an episode on what was it called? What was episode 3 called? The one that was like, oh, Michael Maines. It was that about
Yeah,
the
we've done
baker's
that.
wife. About baker's wife, though. About should she be? Is she bad or good? Because like,
Well, we covered the witch.
I think that's a fair comeuppance for cheating so blatantly in the woods.
Death.
What, being stamped on?
Stop being so horrible to your husband. He's been lovely and got you ingredients for your baby. You're selfish.
Well,
woman.
apparently he's done nothing but wine.
Does she not feel like? Does she not learn from the cheating though? Like she feels bad, and then she says, "Now I understand. It's time to go back to my husband. That's the life that I want." I think she
Yeah.
learns from it, and
But
then
if-
she dies, which is
But if you
sad.
kill an animal, you can't learn from it, and that animal comes back to life.
She hasn't
Guys,
killed
guys,
anyone.
guys.
No, I'm just saying.
I think we're deviating slightly
Yeah,
from the award ceremony.
we have a fantastic opportunity for this to be in series 2. So let's not delve into it any deeper, because you never
That's
know
really
by series 12.
Got-
we might
We've got poor bloody Lucy here waiting to take a reward for having the worst death, the worst plot twist.
Someone drag her off.
I love how Adam's forecasting like 12 seasons. I think he just said series 12.
aim high.
Send us lots of money and we can crank out season 12 by September.
Can we?
Absolutely.
Not without Callum, we can't.
Does that mean I'm editing 12 seasons?
Well, not without Callum's Zoom account, we can't.
Into all my Zencaster account.
Oh, good lord.
20 times.
Okay, so our penultimate award of the evening is the best Sondheim song, which is going to be presented by Adam.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. Guess who's back? Back again.
I don't.
Tell a friend. So I'm back with another award, but actually, I can actually say the names of them now. These are difficult words for Adam pronounce.
Yeah, that
Makes it
is
sound
gross
like
right
makes it
now.
sound like I'm 11 again. Anyway, Sondheim songs. There's so many of them. What we're gonna do? There's there's Merrily We Roll Along. So many good songs in that. So did the Pot of George. So many amazing songs. Passion, Company, Sweeney.
Assassins.
Assassins, yes.
14,
The best
13
show.
to go.
We've came down to three big songs in each of the musicals. I think Callum's having a little laughter there. But we're going to go ahead and see the nominees for Best Sondheim Song. So we've got Opening Doors from Merrily We Roll Along. Next. Oh, beautiful rendition there from Anna. But do you want to sing each of them, Anna? I'll give you the
Why
next one
not?
so you can sing that.
All right.
Second one, we've got Sunday from Sunday in the Park with George.
Of the grass.
Just off.
Fantastic. Just like the original Broadway soundtrack. And the third, we've got Company from Company.
Bobby Booby.
That is if
Fantastic.
you choose.
And as you can see, there are three fantastic songs sung by Anna, but we've actually got one winner for this one. And that one winner is... Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Of
You,
course.
you would have never have guessed the song that we sing at every NESST concert. It's the best Sondheim song.
And our debut production for this
Yes.
company
Yes.
was Sunday in the Park.
Tim, what's your favourite recording of it?
Got to be the OG for me.
The OG?
Yeah, great.
I love the new recording of it, the 2017 one. Oh.
Yeah, it's great. But I think OG for the win, always.
I agree. Mandy Patinkin all the way.
As you'd say, we love Mandy Patinkin. He's went home with an award. He shows went home with an award. So
You even grew your beard like his.
Yes, I'm trying to break. I feel like George at the minute, not being loud outside. It just
That beard you grew. That beard you grew for that was spectacular.
And I shaved it off in the interval of the last show, so that was the maddest part. I remember Tim was like, "You're not gonna cut yourself." I was like, "I don't know," because obviously we had like 10-minute interval.
Yeah, you came out from the dressing room, and I thought like a young child from the audience had just wandered backstage.
But yeah,
Adam Donaldson, 11 in mind and body.
I feel like with NESST though, we've got a special connection with Sunday. So maybe for the next Steve Awards, we'll try and deviate from
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Can't.
Maybe we change our name
season
to the
12.
Maybe we
Might have
change
got
our
through
name
everything
to the
that-
Northeast Mandy Patinkin Theatre.
Northeast Mandy Patinkin Theatre.
And our logo is just a beard.
Wow.
Awesome. Sadly, that brings us to our last award of the evening, but I did save the biggest one to last, which is the
Is that a fat
best.
joke?
Tim.
Oh, you mean the award, not the presenter. Sorry.
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm
Can
so
you tell
sorry.
we've been recording? Like, for goodness sake.
You know what I said? You know when I said it when we were going through the process of recording this series? We've got to keep it above the belt. We've got to keep it nice. We've got to keep it, friendly. And I feel like for the last episode, you've all lost it. You've all contained yourself for 6 episodes.
Have
It's
they?
all gone wrong.
I feel like I'm in the head teacher's office in school.
Anyway, it's the last
And
one.
now Tim's laughing too hard to present the award.
Do it. Right. So,
Okay, best Sondheim show.
and the nominees are Company, Sunday in the Park with George, or Swedish. Swedish.
Tim, it's a horrible show. That a lot of people die. It's not funny.
Yeah, we get it right. And the winner is
He's gone again.
Sunday in the Park with George.
Yes.
I mean,
What's
let's be
the-
honest. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not even shocked.
You can
I mean,
tell
the
these
funny
books
thing is
came
that
from a lot.
when looking back on episode 1, when we did, myself, Emily, and David did Desert Island shows, and David said, "I could do without that show."
Here we are.
I think those were his
There were very
exact words.
specific. There were very specific reasons, being that
Yeah,
it's ingrained
'cause you-
on my mind. I don't need to hear the music externally because I hear it going on internally constantly.
Oh, God, what a season!
Oh,
What
dear.
a season!
I think Sunday is one of those shows where, for me anyway, when I heard about it and when I just read the synopsis, I was like, meh, whatever. But immediately after listening to it, you just become obsessed. Like, the music is so unique and just so beautiful. And I think that's why it stands out to so many people.
Yeah.
I think it resonates mostly with artists or creatives rather than just painters, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why, you've got Finishing the Hat. I'm going to go into my whole spiel that I had prepared for the pilot episode that didn't air. But yeah, I mean, it's the song for artists by the ultimate artist, Stephen Sondheim, and yeah, that's just not surprising in my mind.
Yeah. It is fully deserving of its title. Although I still prefer Assassins, but whatever.
I'll join you on that, Anna.
And by the way, these opinions are final. That no other show is better than Sunday.
Definitive is the word I use.
Definitive. They are definitive. If anyone else has a different opinion, it's wrong because Sunday is the best. It's been voted by NESST.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. Just email NESST asking for a spot on season 2 of our podcast so you can come and voice what I'm sure are your wonderful and well-informed opinions.
I know someone that would vote for West Side Story. Just saying, Adam.
Yes. I would happily take West Side Story in a battle of the shows. Like, that's a call out to anyone for season 2. If you could
challenge us.
Well, I think we solidified a few things in this episode. The best Sondheim show is Sunday in the Park with George. The biggest plot twist is Mrs. Lovett knowing the beggar woman is Todd's wife. And the best actor in a male Sondheim role is Adam Donaldson. I mean Mandy Patinkin.
No, I prefer Adam Donaldson.
Don't we?
I love you, Callum.
That's why we have him here.
I think we should have given awards for Adam Donaldson's beard. Best beard in a Sondheim show.
Going up against Joe Surratt, the original. That's it's a pretty impressive beard game right there, I'm afraid to say.
I would have voted, best song. I was going to vote for Our Time by Adam Donaldson in the NESST Christmas concert.
Oh, come on.
Where we got one verse of the song and that was it. So he stood on stage for like 20 seconds in the whole concert. That was all Adam's contribution. Oh, I missed that.
Has he not done enough in the rest of the concerts?
Oh, quite. That's a good point. Oh.
Also,
I mean, come on, Tim. I've just been doing Sunday in the Park with George up in Peters. Come on, you need to give us a break.
Well, I think that's us done with this episode, and coincidentally also done for season 1. Thank you so much for listening. If you just tuned in for this episode, then please be sure to go back through and listen to some of the others. There's a lot of good discussion and good debate in there. So yeah, thank you to everyone on the committee for joining me today and taking part in the madness that was the Steve Awards. I think we're all going to need the evening to recover from this one. And that is NESST
going to
over
find
now.
a dark room.
Dark room. And that is the end of A Little Night Podcast with NESST Season 1. Thank you very much.